Hello and welcome to Pershore. This is Pershore Bridge. The original bridge is just up here, and this was the final defence during World War II. If the Germans invaded Britain and got to London, the government was going to move up to Worcester, and Worcester would have become the new capital of England. And we've come here today because this bridge goes back centuries. The most famous battles during the Civil War and World War II. The bridge was primed with explosives to blow as a last line of defence, but as part of the defences, in the surrounding fields we've got spigot mortar emplacements, we've got slit trenches here, there and everywhere, and we've got these. Now these are a form of dragon's tooth, and what they used to do was put a big bar in here, tip them over and roll them out the way for the British troops. But if the Germans invaded, they'd roll them back out, put them back down, and the bar would go all the way down to stop any German tanks or vehicles crossing this bridge.
And, if I may butt in, also, and Steve hasn't read this, I'm witness to it, there's a placard here, and it's got about the tanks here as well. I've just realised it. Look.
Oh yeah?
So Steve is dead right. And yeah. Steve hasn't been down here.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. They act as a type of dragon's tooth.
And that was before Steve even seen it.
These are your original dragon's teeth. These are what line the Siegfried line as an anti-tank weapon.
So are these all different types of?
Yeah, these are the common ones.
Right.
But they used all different types, usually on bridges like this, like these, and they were to stop vehicles crossing, like tanks.
Right. And actually, those there
Are the bars?
but some those squares are actually still in the road.
They are.
I might. But I think they're out on the roadway as well, so I might try and grab a shot of those.
No, they've tarmacked over them, but you can still see the tarmac squares.
Yeah.
But like I say, in the fields around here, all scattered around, you had spigot mortar emplacements, you had pillboxes. There is still a pillbox in place over there, but it's a bit overgrown.
Yeah.
Like I say, this was the last line of defence during World War II if the Germans had invaded and tried to get to the British government. They was going to evacuate the government to Worcester and run the government from there. And the bridge, like I say, was primed to be blown up if the Germans made it further north.
I'm sorry about the traffic off the road.
Yeah, we are right next to a main road. But next shot we'll show you some of the bridge. Right guys, we're slowly coming onto the bridge now, but if you want to come with me, this piece of wood here actually depicts that it's disabled access friendly, and that was all the soldiers that lost their legs during World War I could still have access over the bridge to help protect the bridge. Let's get onto the bridge.
They're having me on! They're having me on! You buggers!
I want to have a bit of fun with history.
Oh yeah. Especially wooden legs. Oh, funny.
So today we're on the hunt for wooden wheelchairs. Right, sorry guys, you got to have a bit of fun with history, and Marie fell for that one.
You.
But anyway, we're on Pershore Bridge now. This bridge dates back hundreds of years. Originally this was a wooden bridge.
1100s?
In the 1100s, yes. And it was rebuilt as a stone bridge. And this was the main bridge that led to Worcester. Now during World War II, the legs of the bridge were actually wrapped in explosives, and as a final line of defence, they was going to blow this bridge. But during the Civil War, the bridge actually was destroyed, and the middle section was taken out to stop the royalists crossing over to follow the king and attack the king. So a lot of history here. Hopefully there'll be some history in the water, so let's get some magnets in the water and let's see what we can find.
Oh, let's turn you round. You've probably missed me pulling that out. I tried to get you on the boat, but just pulled that out. Look how crusted up that is. But you can see there, that groove. See it there? So, I'm going to leave that to dry a little bit and tap that off because, yeah.
That groove is, it reminds me of where the barrels sit on a shotgun. We'll find out when we tap that off, but that looks like it.
You do have to check these items, so we'll leave that to dry a bit and then give it a tap off. Woohoo! Well, just notice that's on the magnet, and as you can see, well, I hope you can see, there's a little loop there, and those in the bottom, so any ideas, leave a comment. So what you had?
Right, so we've been out on the boat a good 3/4 of an hour. We've only had lots of scrap, which we put on the side. But we've had this, and we reckon this could be off an old ammo crate.
What do you think, Stanley?
He says gibberish.
I think he agrees.
But yeah, Mr. Perry, I'm going to put you to the test. So, me and Steve think it's the same thing.
Might be wrong. I'm not 100% certain.
We might be very wrong, but if it is, I think it's a nice, exciting find.
It could be. I'm interested in that hole in the corner there.
Well, what would that hole be for?
I don't know.
We reckon it could be a musket trigger.
Trigger mechanism.
To a big, you know, the big muskets.
Big old black brown bess was they called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, come this side because the sun's really.
It's an interesting one to research. That.
Yeah.
So we'll keep hold of that, guys.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's put you down here then. Let's put you down here and show everybody.
Oh, sure, bro.
There we go.
Interesting.
I'm going to fish off this big
And
expertise later, Stanley. You just stay there.
and that as well. What do you think that is?
I think it's the clasp off
Clasp
an ammo
off an
crate.
ammo crate.
Right.
Yeah. Something like that.
You've got to bear in mind the MOD did strap high explosive. See so much through that scope, but it's staying in the one position. It's like, oh,
I can see you.
Oh, I can see all coins.
There is loads of old coins there now.
I was watching you struggling to keep. You were trying to look, and you were really struggling trying.
It
to
looks
keep the boat
really,
there.
it looks really steady. Looking from the camera, but it's got quite a strong
When you
current.
get into these eddies,
This is
Eddie's a nightmare. He follows everywhere in a boat, doesn't he?
Stanley. You need you to sort Eddie out.
no, we need one of these.
Yeah, we need one of these, guys. If anybody would like to put towards a donation of the Peaky Dippers, and eventually we can get one of them, then feel free.
I think
Might
we
take a
need a
couple of
bigger
years.
boat.
Might take a couple of years, like, but
Right, everyone. We've tapped a bit of crud off, and Steve's identified it when he came back off the boat, and it is actually a sash window weight. So, yeah, look at that. Sash window weight.
there we go, guys. Window hook to hold your windows open.
Right, guys, I'll just show you over this wall. You can see that just down there we've got stingy in the water. Let's have a little look. Oh, he's dived. He's down there somewhere. Over this side. If we take you over. Somewhere in that tree. And there's the line leading down to Stingy.
See, quite clear.
Now you can see it steering properly.
There we go, Thunderbird 3 is in. He's blowing bubbles.
Slightly. I'm not sure whether it's me or probably me. In fact, it's almost certainly me. I'm not steering this properly.
Yeah, Mr. Perry is only learning still.
I am learning. And oh, hang on. I'll put it on high power mode now.
That's more. Oh, you can water ski behind that now.
Come on, Stingy, me boy.
Have a look. Where are you pouring it? See if we can see some of the footage.
You can see how clear it is, yeah?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is clear, isn't it?
Clear as a bell.
Very clear.
And if I could steer it somewhere, I'd be able to show you something interesting.
What you need to do is steer it out the way of that big cruiser that's coming.
Pulled out a foil and put a rivet.
Sound like sockets there, guys, look. I know what that is, some kind of a socket. Looks like I'm going to pull Mr. Perry's spam tin up today. I've also had a bit of a toolkit again. So I've had a scraper there, look. So we just found that. We'll tap this off in a minute, see what's under there. You never know. So we've just had that piece. I'll have a look, Steve, have a look at that in a minute, see what it is. It's weird. There you go, there, it's knocked off properly, look, the crud. It's probably off a bolt or something, but I'll have Steve have a look at it. So there we go, guys. I don't know if that's an old knife, pen knife, or whether it's an old knife handle. Soon tell when we clean it up. Can't see the blades in there, you see. Unless the blades have snapped off, but yeah, we'll keep that for now.
You always have to get one, a scaffold clamp.
That big old disc there or something. I don't know if it's the top of a teapot or what there. I'll get a little bit of a tap off in a minute without trying to destroy it, and we'll have a look. The little mussel shells. They're not mussels, by the way, I'm chucking back in, guys. They're mussel shells. Yeah, I don't know what that is. We'll have a look in a minute. They dry out a bit. I'll have to go down now. Somebody told me on my last video. I'm doing complete happy. Last week.
Is this what to do with the wall?
It's like Steve said, that's a big gun rack here, look. It's just gone. I fall down.
Steve, what do you think?
That? Oh, that's World War
World War
I. For holding barbed wire.
No.
Ah, it is, yeah. I've got one at home. That's your pigtail which screws into the ground. The barbed wire goes through these.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
The knife first. Oh, yeah, you're here. It's like my umbrella's in the way.
It's
So,
World War I barbed wire stake.
really?
Yeah.
That's got to come back in here just for the sake of it.
Oh, God, yeah.
How's about that, everybody?
I've got a class one there.
World War I, barbed wire stake.
Well, I've tapped your bits off.
Wow.
Got a mooring pin. Told you we get a mooring pin today somewhere. So that is an old soap dish, guys. It's enamelware. It could be from World War II. There was a pillbox just down there, so it could have came out of there. So yeah, it's a nice little find that.
The main focus of the defences at Pershore is the pillbox situated just on the other side of the bridge. It may look like a modern building, but inside is the original anti-tank pillbox. And this would have housed a 6-pounder Hotchkiss. Pershore is the back way to Worcester, and if London was to get overrun in the war cabinet would have been evacuated from London and transported to Worcester. and that's where the War Cabinet would have run their government from. If the Germans had overrun this position, there would have been nothing to stop them on their way to Worcester. So the last resort to keep the Germans away from Worcester would be to blow both of the bridges at Pershore. So in the event of that happening, the arches were rigged with explosives, and if the time had come, the plunger would have been pushed, and both bridges would cease to exist. There was also 2 spigot mortar positions around the bridge, one of which is still there today. The spigot mortar would be put into position, and the defenders would also be able to shoot high explosive mortar bombs onto the bridge. Pershore Bridge was also the scene of a Civil War skirmish. On the 5th of June 1644, King Charles and his troops were fleeing back to Worcester from the siege of Oxford, and reached Pershore Bridge with the parliamentarians in close pursuit. In order to delay them, the king ordered that the bridge be demolished. However, the task was only partially completed, and about 40 men reputedly drowned. The demolished section of the bridge was rebuilt in 1645 and is recognisable with the large arch. This bridge sure has seen its fair share of wars, but what an amazing place overloaded with history.
Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Oh, oh, oh. I wanna stay wide open.
Hey up. Now I finished messing about with Stingray, I finally got my magnet in the water. Some steel rope. And it is steel. I think those are like the old scaff clamps. Lost it.
Bang bang.
Get out of here.
No.
No.
It is. Some sort of revolver. I don't think it's a Webley.
Posse.
No.
No way.
It's a toy.
It's not.
It's
Isn't it?
not. That's
No,
not a toy.
That's not a toy. Oh,
Oh no, it's not. Look, you can see the grips.
that's a Webley.
Oh wow,
sure?
Steve.
Yeah,
It's a bit small.
that's a Webley load.
Well, it's not a service revolver then.
It's a 38.
38, okay.
That's a Webley 38.
That brings World War II into it then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, boom.
Oh my god.
You chamois leather. I mean, you
Show me leather.
It is a little 38.
Oh my life.
Excellent.
Oh. Nice one,
War
bro.
history.
Nice
That's
one,
what we
bro.
want. That's what we want.
Now, I'm not sure what this is. Got the remains of a mouse cage or something. But what I have done is made a load of snails homeless because they're all living in it, look. Loads of them. They're going to have to go back in. What is it then?
It's a mount of some sort. Could be a machine gun mount.
Could be.
No.
I've seen this on something. You're right.
Let's
I think
jump
it
in
is
and
a
have a look.
Machine gun mount.
You're right. I'm trying to think what I've seen this on.
We better do some googling.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's coming up really good as well.
Look at
Whatever
that.
it is, it's coming up brilliantly. Fantastic.
There's a nice brass badge on it, wouldn't it? Saying machine gun mount.
Well, these things have to be checked, as we know in the past.
Definitely not a vehicle jack of any kind.
No, that's for either pipe or cabling that plugs into there.
Yes. So could it be some sort of hydraulic ram?
It could be
Ah,
a
hydraulic
hydraulic,
ram.
hydraulic press or something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
That's not heavy duty enough to be for hydraulic though. But that does look like a piston.
Yes.
Are you taking the piston out of me?
Piston broke.
Leave us a comment if you think you know what it is.
In my mouth. Yeah. It is. It's a piston of some sort, isn't it?
It's taking the piston.
It could be a leg off, you know, like a JCB when they put the legs down.
I'm thinking.
Hydraulic.
I'm thinking for when they're changing wheels on armoured vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, like.
So like a hydraulic jack.
Yeah.
Air powered or something. Yeah, it could be. It's heavy duty enough.
There you go.
Then again, if that was a jack for a vehicle, you'd have a bigger base plate, yeah. That's not big
Notice
enough
they
to
sit them on
support the weight.
cribbage. They usually put them on cribbage.
Oh yeah.
And then they have like a grease gun adapter that adapts onto here and they pump them up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it pops the piston out. And they use them for spreading wheels on military vehicles and stuff like
Be a
that.
tank piston.
They use them for
I've got to show you what Foxy's pulled out, and some
So-
people might not think it's very interesting, but I love it.
Well, some of you might not remember, 2 years ago I pulled off that unbelievable feat, or it might be 3 years ago, where I'd got a drinking glass, balanced between the forks of a bicycle.
Yeah,
And it
it's
was
a-
just hanging there. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's on the shorts actually.
It
If I want to
possibly
check
is
it
on
out.
the shorts, but
But
today,
look.
not quite as good, but a piece of ceramic
I
in the
know.
middle of a scaff clamp.
That's mad.
And people say, you know,
That's
how
quite
is it
thick,
that
that
you
is.
pull out gold and silver?
Yeah.
Here's your answer, because
Yeah.
it's stuck to ferrous. This is how it
Exactly.
happens.
That's exactly it. Well, it's like when Steve pulled out that coin, isn't it?
Exactly,
And it's stuck on.
yeah.
But
That's
you
mad.
got to,
That's absolutely
love
mad,
a
isn't
little
it?
bit of pottery, haven't you? I wonder what year it's from.
Oh, I don't know. All this sort of thing is what it's at least Victorian, isn't it? Mad, isn't it? Utterly mad. Oh, grapple up.
No.
And some rope.
rope on. That's a pretty good grapple hook, actually. It's got a U-clamp on and
Oh,
everything.
hang on. 2 grappling hooks.
2
What?
grappling hooks. And a comb. And a fan belt.
And I found out. The 2 grappling hooks. Oh, that's killed me. And a little fish feeder. Piece of wood. See if there's anything else tangled in.
Oh my goodness,
That's
this is all
mad.
fishing wire, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my goodness. me.
Let's see if you could put on the bean.
Oh, is it? All that
Look at
fish.
All
that
that is fishing wire.
No.
Look.
That's disgusting.
Look at all the... Them are pebbles
So
actually.
watch yourself, there might be a few hooks in there.
Oh yeah, it's bits of old bracelet. There's fuses off cars.
These are weights, look.
White.
These are weight pellets. Pellets, yeah.
Yeah.
So the sun's a bit dodgy around
So,
this side. I'll come round this side because the sun's a bit...
Obviously all the fishermen have been getting caught in that. It's been a snag. So we've got it out at least, a snag. And I've got 2 grappling hooks out of it.
Come on then, Nigel.
Steve's really desperate to get the cone. Steve, do you want me to take it back to Steve here?
Yeah, save that cone for me.
Okay, well, it's got a lot there, sticking it up.
Yeah, it's probably mine anyway. Nice.
Right, at least it's out.
Okay, so have we got an 80 in the boat, have we?
No, I think you'll have to take this one.
Yeah, we need to take an 80.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. You miss the ones you know. I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. Hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just leave it all behind. The River's gonna cry when you're gone.
What you got?
So we've had another spike out with a nasty little fishing weight and wire. Look. And we've also had, that's crud. We've also had a piece of tin plate out again. Let's have a look. With polystyrene on. So it can't be that old, can it? That puddle.
Oh.
Little tiny puddle down there, look.
Yeah.
I've dipped the puddle and have a shotgun shell.
No.
And a bolt. Another bolt of some kind.
What tiny puddle? Oh, that tiny puddle.
No?
That's madness, isn't it?
There we go. Oh, there we go. Shotgun shell. A piece of metal. I'll have a little another go in there, just in case.
Let's have a look.
It is kind of off the river, but
Yeah, anyway.
this is where it'd flood, you see.
Yeah, it would,
So
yeah.
anything that gets caught in these. In fact, I might go down.
Yeah, you can get down there, so.
Can't you? So I'm on swig again.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks quite deep.
Cheers. Drag all this crap out.
You never know. Anywhere's worth a little dip. But if you've pulled a shotgun shell out of there, it's worth having a little look, isn't it?
I thought you was going under that arch.
I am.
You're going the wrong way.
I was having a quick look around here because I keep pulling bits out here, to be fair. Oh, fantastic.
So it hasn't been brilliant day, but right at the end here, I pulled out, it's not a 303, I don't know what it is, 762 Steve said, but I reckon I've done that, dragging it over rocks and things, because I think that was probably in one piece before I got down to it, but that's me.
I'm a bit jealous then. That was a proper jealous look.
Oh, he's waded all through there as well, noise.
You got there, Steve. I've got my bullet.
I walked all through them rocks, moved them with my knees, moved them with my ankles. I think that's the bridge with all the stuff. That one there. I think
Yeah,
we've
we've had it loads of stuff in there.
and there, nothing there. Yeah, but it was him dipping a magnet in.
I found a bloody bullet.
I've only had about 5
And I found my
tries.
curly bit.
Steve got his spoon.
We'll have to pick this out.
I've had absolutely nothing. Don't you just love waiting a week at a time to find out that the Sunday you're really looking forward for? Yeah, pull all out.
Did I tell you about my gun?
Oh, get out of there.
I think this is going to have to be an over 18 one.
Even Stanley's found more.
Yeah.
Have you got a subscriber?
No, I'm happy for you, Nigel. Right,
This is an outro.
this is an outro. So, we've done Pershore Bridge, we've had some bits and bobs. Mr. Perry's found a bit and bob. Steve's had the best find of the day. I've got to say it for him. Second best find of the day.
And the
Oh, yeah.
I'm
the
the
ring.
curly stuff.
Oh,
Curly
she had a
whirly.
curly whirly thing. And I've had, I've been in the water, been on the boat and everything. I've had nothing. So,
Oh, it's raining.
yeah.
Now the heavens are opening up.
So we're going to go, guys, a big storm heading our way. So, like and subscribe to the video, guys. These are amazing people, and I can't wait for next week already.
Yeah, we've got to go because it's that wet rain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to cover the boat engine up.
You're
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't saying nothing. See you on the next one.
The Finds Roundup.
Hello everybody, Piggy Dippers, and welcome for joining us again tonight on the premiere. And we went to, where was it, Ray? Pershore, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we was fishing the back of, should we say?
What?
That house.
Oh yeah, I'll put it on video.
Toya Wilcox's house.
Yeah, yeah.
I even got my drone over the top. So Toya, if you do watch, I do apologise. But yeah, so you'll see the history. It's silly me telling you about it. Lots of layers of history, 11th century, 16th, all the way up to World War 1 and 2.
What a beautiful place.
It was a stunning place, and I think there's a lot more there, but we're going to have a revisit. We didn't do too well on the day, finds wise, but we got some scrap out, and I pulled a trailer load of scrap back home.
Yeah.
So at least the scrap's out, so perhaps I can go back now and get the treasures. But yeah, so we've had a brilliant time. We did. There was me, Steve, Mr. Perry and Marie, and I even got in the water with some waders. It was a lovely little river. We've had a good look around. Mr. Perry found a bullet, which was a 7.62 if I remember right. But other than that, we just had some bits of junk. I'll show you them, guys, but it's nothing to write home about. So we've had that. Had some kind of like you would have a boat going for like a gimbal of some kind.
Yeah.
Perhaps just some. There was a lot of scaffolding stuff there, wasn't there?
There was, yeah.
We got the famous Peaky teaspoon. So we always get one, no matter where I go. We've had this. It's got that, if it had got a circle just going through it, I'd have said it's washer, big washer. But if anybody knows what that is, guys, it has got a notch missing there.
Looks like something would have gone through and to turn to hold it on.
Yeah. I've cleaned it up as much as I can. There's no writing on it or nothing, so I don't know. I haven't got a clue what it is, but somebody might know. We found a piece of an old knife. It's probably in there somewhere, but it's too far gone. We had this. Now we reckon this could be off an ammo crate, if not some type of box. It's some kind of hinge or bracket, isn't it? By the looks of it. So we've had that. Steve also, well, you pulled it out, didn't you?
What's that?
Steve's kept that.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a long pole with like what we call a pig's tail on the end, and that was used to put the barbed wire across. And Steve reckons it's World War 1.
Yes.
So Steve's kept that. He's going to keep it in his garden.
Yeah.
So yeah, Steve's had that. Found a little fish feeder. Always nice finding them. That'll go with the fishing stuff for the collab. And then I'll just, if anybody wants it on the day, they can come and get it for a price. Then you found this Marie, didn't you?
Yes, I'm intrigued as to what it is.
It's quite heavy. Well, it's a solid piece, but it's got that like little hook thing going through it. It could be something to do with fishing. It could be some kind of weight, is what I'm thinking.
Could be.
But if anybody knows different, then please feel free to comment. This is probably the most interesting part. Now we can confirm, well we can't confirm it I suppose, but the way that's got an hole there, we reckon that is some kind of trigger off a big musket.
Really?
Off a black powdered musket. We might be very wrong, but if you see there's an hole, and if you actually look at triggers out of a gun, it has got that hole at the top, and then it'd have all little springs here and stuff like that, and we reckon that would have sat in the gun like that, and that'd have been the trigger. So if you know, guys, for definite, look at the way that's like that, like a trigger look. We think that is possibly a black powdered musket trigger. Black powdered rifle.
Excuse me.
Black powdered rifle. So that's what we're presuming with that. That's probably the best find of the day for that day. But again...
No?
What?
Not the best find of the day.
What was it?
Can't you remember? Bang, poo poo, pew pew.
No.
Steve's gun.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Christ. Yeah. Sorry, Rusty. I completely. Yeah. So Steve found a gun. I think it was. I forget what make it was now. It was well crudded up, wasn't it, from the river?
I can't remember. Did you say it was a Wembley? I can't remember.
Something like that. But you'll see it on the video, guys. I did completely forget about that. Once things have been handed in, you see, you forget because they're not here in front of you.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember what I have to try and remember week to week where we've been. So I think that's coming on, like I'm 43 now, so it's obviously setting in the old age and the dodgy memory. So yeah, the best find of the day was the gun. I'm sorry, Steve. Yeah, dead right. Whereas all guns, we have to hand them in. We have to have the police come to the bridge and take them away. So, and we find that many of them now. What's the point in videoing the police all the time? A lot of the armed response don't want to be filmed, so we don't want to keep getting police on the video unless it's for the right reasons. So yeah, that's gone. We've got these bits here. Nothing to write home about, guys. If you know what any of these pieces are, please let me know. Now in a couple of weeks' time, I'm hoping, I'm going to give it a month to be conservative. I'm not going to say a couple of weeks. I'm hoping to start another subscriber giveaway.
Oh.
It'll be along the lines of the same things. And along the same lines as the way you do the competition, but we'll let you know a bit closer to the time. We're just going to see what we've got sitting about. But yes, we are definitely going to give you guys the chance to win some pieces of history again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to go out today and put some sealant in the boat, because when me and Rusty have been sitting on the back of it, we forgot that there was a little tiny little crack. Not a crack, not a nasty crack. Literally where rubber used to be, and it's obviously came out. So I need to go and fill that today, ready to use the boat this weekend. We've got a nice place in mind, so look out for that video. Next week's video, guys, oh, I couldn't believe it when I seen it come out. Oh, it was just a brilliant find. So you'll have to wait for that video this time next Thursday. So thank you all for joining us, guys. Thank you for watching the premiere. Thank you for taking the half an hour, 45 minutes out of your life to watch us. We do really appreciate it. Please like and share the videos as much as you can. Get your family to do the same. This is a proper, we're turning this channel into treasure hunting as well as magnet fishing.
History hunting.
History hunting, yeah. And river hunting, and that's what we want to do. That's our way we're going forward now. So thank you, guys, and big love to all of you.